What's up, everybody? Welcome to What's in the Box. This is part 2 of the Avengers Endgame pop figure review. I'm taking over for Shauna because she kind of got turned to dust by Thanos last week. So sit tight as we take a look at a few more pop figures and my thoughts on the set as a whole. Now, the first figure we're going to look at is actually from the Wave 1 set, and that is the Rocket pop figure. Now, this one is a Walmart exclusive, so sadly, you can't get this one at the Labrynth games. Looking at this pop figure, it's pretty standard for a Rocket. Comes with a time-traveling suit. He's usually got some form of guns or rocket pack that makes him stand out differently from the rest. When you look at this one, bam, look at that. When you look at this one, it's pretty standard. Again, he's got the time travel suit. You'll see him with weapons of different sorts. And this one, he's dual wheel and pistolas. But I like it. You know, when you look at the rest of the set, he's got a little bit of life to him. Now, the funny thing about Rocket is I don't like CGI characters in movies. I just always feel like they take you out of the moment. Whether it's they just don't look real enough or they're only in it for comedic relief. I just have never liked characters like that. But Rocket changed that for me. I think Rocket's probably one of my actual favorite CGI characters in any movie now. He just is hilarious, yet you feel for him in his sad scenes. He's just there's a lot of good involvement in the movies that he's in, whether it's his character as a whole or whether it's the written in. I can't figure out why he's so good, but I just love his character. Again, he's probably one of my favorite characters in that series. Now, there's 3 pop figures from the Wave 2 Avengers Endgame series we're going to talk about, and 2 of them we don't have. The first one is Thor's dad bod figure. Now, the reason I don't have him is because he's so popular, we sold out of him right away, but we'll still talk about him. So when you look at his figure, he's got sweet sunglasses, and he's got sandals, and he's got his dude robe on, and it looks pretty good. Now, the one thing I just had an issue with is that he doesn't got the dad bod gut that stands out. You know, when you look at his figure, if you've seen The Big Lebowski, or if you've seen the Big Lebowski pop figure, if you walked by and just looked at it, you probably would think that's just the Big Lebowski. So that's my only issue with the dad bod Thor figure. But I'm glad they came out with that, because when they came out with the original set, I was like, why don't we have that guy? That's probably the #1 person in the movie right now. So, and then the next figure we're going to be taking a look at is the 6-inch large Hulk. Bam, he's got a huge box. The big differences between this and the Wave 1 pop figure, oop, he jumped right out, is that he doesn't have his time-traveling suit in this one. He's got his cool purple and gray stripy suit. And, of course, clearly he's rocking the Infinity Gauntlet that he gets at the end of the movie and takes a big hit when he uses it on. I do like this figure, though. I mean, the Infinity Gauntlet's got some sweet details. Again, because this is a 6-inch figure, it's much larger than most other figures, so it gives it that stature that I like to see, especially when you get the Hulk. You always like to see him a little bit bigger. And again, the Infinity Gauntlet just has got some great looking details. Now, a lot of people are going to start calling this guy, was it the Smart Hulk? Because remember how in the movie he crosses between being able to talk and being the Hulk both in one? So we're just going to dub him the Smart Hulk with Infinity Gauntlet. Now, the last figure we don't have, because it doesn't come out until next week, and actually is one of my favorite figures that I've been anticipating to come out with, and that was from Secretary to Superhero Pepper Potts. She's going to be rocking the violet and gold Iron Man suit. Now, again, I love Iron Man suits. There's just so many different types of them. There's variants, but just the violet and gold pops so much. Now, in the movie itself, you don't see the rescue suit that much. Early on in the movie, Tony Stark's daughter comes out of a little makeshift tent in their backyard, and she's wearing this sweet-looking violet and purple Iron Man helmet. And Tony Stark makes a comment. He says, hey, be careful with that. That was Mommy's, was it anniversary gift? So it's kind of foreshadowing to seeing it later on in the movie, because it does pop up at the very end when they have their big, huge battle. The suit comes down and does that huge superhero landing, and then her head comes up, and then you see the Iron Man helmet come up, and boom, Pepper Potts is wearing it. And then there's a big, huge fight, and she's back-to-back with the other Iron Man. It's just a really sweet scene to see both of them fighting back-to-back like that. The funny thing is, down the road, a bunch of people are complaining. They're like, why is she fighting so good? Like, I don't understand. Is it the suit? She shouldn't be fighting that well. But it's kind of like a throwback or an homage to Iron Man 3 when his entire mansion is being blown up, and he causes the Mark 17 suit to protect Pepper Potts. So she goes inside of it, and then instead of leaving the scene like if she's supposed to, she took over the suit and saved Iron Man from the debris that was about to fall on him. So she knows her way around the suits quite well. And obviously, if Tony Stark gave her an anniversary gift Iron Man suit, she probably knows how to use it. So yeah. But my thoughts on the set as a whole. At first, I didn't like it at first. I was like, how are they gonna come out with this many suits, this many figures? We've already have tons of figures from past sets, and here we are. We're gonna come out with another 13, 14, or 15 pop figures. Now, I was actually really impressed when they actually came out. You know, Tony Stark's figure. This is one of my favorite figures in the set, and it's so simple. It's just a suit, but he's got his sassy stance. But then we have Ant-Man, who's just the time travel suit and his normal head. So that was kind of a drawback. We have the normal Hulk, and we have the 6-inch Hulk. So why do we need 2 Hulks? I think they could have done away with the other Hulk. But then I looked at the figures that I wasn't going to like War Machine. I loved War Machine. He's got so much detail in his suit. And Thor. We had Thor. I'm like, we've had so many Thors. Why another Thor? But they just did so much with him. I loved that. So as the set as a whole, I loved it. It was good. And if they keep doing what they're doing, they can keep remaking these figures over and over, because they are coming up with a bunch of great ideas to keep them going. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys sitting through this review of this massive set, and hopefully we have many, many more. Hey Hulk, buddy old pal. Sun's going down. How's that? Oh, you're Professor Hulk. That's right, the smart Hulk. We don't have to talk to you like you're going to get angry. But we need to get Shauna back to do some more episodes, because that's what people really want to watch. So do you think you can use that Infinity Gauntlet? Let's get her back. All right. Thanks, man. You rock. Well, thank you guys very much for watching What's in the Box. My name is Corey. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, pass it around. We're just going to keep this going as long as possible, as long as we're having fun. So thank you. Have a good day, guys.